All right, everybody. I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPA. Happy July, folks. It is Thursday, July 1st. Yes, we are halfway through 2021. Doesn't it feel like it went by really, really fast? I feel like 2021 has just zipped by, but then again, I probably think that every year, right? Anyway, we got some updates from the IRS regarding the advance payments of the 2021 child tax credit, and that is you can now update your direct deposit information in the portal. So I went over this portal. Was it last week or the week before? Recently, I went over this portal, showed you how to set it up, how to get in there. Link to that video is right up here at the top of the screen. And previously in that portal, the only thing you could do was basically, see what the IRS is expecting to pay you in these payments, as well as opt out of the payments if you so choose. I recently released another video on questions about opting out. Link to that video at the top of the screen. But now the IRS has updated this portal called the Child Tax Credit Update Portal, so you can add direct deposit information. I would walk you through it to show you how to do it, but unfortunately, if you see my video where I set up the portal for myself, I'm not eligible for the payments, so I don't have the option in my portal, but it should be pretty self-explanatory. But let's get into the details here. So, Child Tax Credit Update Portal, that's this. irs.gov/credits-deductions/child-tax-credit-update-portal. And then you click right here, manage advanced payments. You log in, right? I showed you how to create an account if you need to log in, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to log in because my portal doesn't help because I'm not eligible for the payments. But anyway, so if you log in there right now, you can see the direct deposit information that the IRS currently has on file for you, right? Right, you log in there and you'll see the full bank routing number and the last four digits of your account number, okay? That's the account that the IRS is going to deposit your July 15th payment to. You can't change it for July 15th, right? We're 2 weeks from the day to the day before July 15th payment. That's too soon for the IRS to change things, right? So when you log in there, whatever account you see, right, apparently it'll show you the routing number and the last four digits of your account number that the IRS has on file for you. That's where the IRS is going to attempt to send the July 15th payment, okay? However, if you'll also have an option to update your direct deposit information. If you update your direct deposit information by August 2nd, you can see that right here, August 2nd, then beginning with the August payment, right, which is on August 13th, and all the monthly payments after that, so August, September, October, November, December, the payments will go to that new bank account you tell the IRS, okay? So this is saying families will receive a July 15th payment by direct deposit in the bank account currently on file with the IRS. Those who are not enrolled for direct deposit will receive a check, very similar to stimulus. I'm glad they didn't mention debit cards here. Be on the lookout for scams, of course, right? People who need to update their bank account information should go directly to the irs.gov site and not click on links received by email, text, or phone. Okay, this right here. Let's go back here. This right here on the irs.gov site, this is the only place where you can update your direct deposit information, right? Exception is if you're a non-filer, right? And you're not even on the IRS's radar and you don't have a tax return filing requirement, you can use that non-filers tool I talked about in a previous video here in the past few weeks. All right. Okay, so it says, yes, use the portal to confirm your eligibility for the payments. We talked about that. It'll list the current routing number and account number the IRS has on file, at least the last four digits of the account number. Right, and you can change the bank account receiving the payment starting with the August 13th payment. You can do that by updating the routing number and account number and indicating whether it's a saving or checking account. Note that only one account number is permitted for each recipient. That is, the entire payment must be direct deposited in only one account. What I'm wondering here is about married filing jointly. I think they'll just use one account. Because I know that if you opt out, right, each spouse has to do it separately if you file jointly. But I think for this, if you file jointly, it'll just be in one deposit. How to switch from paper check to direct deposit. Okay, so if the updated portal shows that a family is eligible to receive payments but not enrolled to receive direct deposit, that means the IRS doesn't have your direct deposit information on file. They will receive a check each month. If they want to switch to receiving their payment by direct deposit, they can use the tool to add their bank account information. They do that by entering the bank routing number and account number and indicating whether it is a savings or a checking account. The IRS urges any family receiving checks to consider switching to direct deposit because you can access the money faster, won't get lost in the mail, stuff like that. This section here is just talking about the opt-out, right? I made the video about opting out. Was that earlier this week or last week? I don't know. But I put the link at the top of the screen previously in this video, and link is also in the description below. Who should unenroll, right? We've talked about this in my other video, right? If your income is too high to qualify for the credit, and you don't want to have to pay the IRS back for the amount they paid you, right? If you don't qualify to claim the child in 2021, or your main home was outside the United States for more than half of 2021, right? So this sentence right here is kind of telling me that if you claimed your child, let's say you're divorced, right? And you have per divorce decree every other year, right? You basically alternate with your ex-spouse on who claims your child every other year, right? So if you claimed a child in 2020, then what this looks like to me, and the IRS is going off your 2020 tax return, what this implies to me is that the IRS is going to send you the advance payment of the child tax credit because it sees your 2020 tax return where you claimed the kid. But if your spouse is eligible to claim the kid in 2021, based on this sentence here, it sounds like the IRS is expecting that you will have to pay back the advance payments you received in 2021 based on your 2020 tax return, and your spouse, who gets to claim the kid in 2021, it will be entitled to the credit on his or her tax return. Okay, so that's another reason why you might want to opt out. What is a child tax credit update portal? So we've talked about this, right? Right now on the portal, you can update your bank account information with the IRS and unenroll for monthly payments. Soon, it will allow people to check on the status of their payments. And later this year, the tool will also enable them to make other status updates, possibly tell the IRS about more dependents you have, and be available in Spanish. To access the portal, you must first verify your identity. If you have an IRS username or an ID.me account with a verified identity, you can use those accounts to easily sign in. I signed up for an ID.me account in the video I did when I first walked through the portal. It was a little tricky. It wouldn't read my photo right and scan my face correctly, but I eventually got it done. Who's getting in payment? We've covered this before in several videos here on the channel. Here's the calendar that we've talked about for the payments as well. July 15th, August 13th, September 15th, October 15th, November 15th, December 15th. Okay. It says tax returns processed by June 28th. It will be reflected in the first batch of monthly payments scheduled for July 15th. So that's great. So if you filed your tax return on or before June 28th, then stuff on your tax, let's say you had a kid in 2020, right? And that kid's on your 2020 tax return and you filed by June 28th. This is saying the IRS will be able to get that process and take that into account to get you a payment for that kid on July 15th, right? Your $300 for your kid born in 2020. Saying taxpayers will also receive several letters related to the child tax credit going to eligible families who filed either 2019 or 2020 federal tax return or use the non-filers tool. Letters will confirm eligibility, amount of payments received, and that the payments begin July 15th. Families who receive these letters do not need to take any further action. This is a follow-up to the outreach letter. Okay, so there's more letters going out. It says you don't need to take any further action, but obviously if you do want to change your direct deposit information, starting with the August payment, then you need to update your direct deposit information by August 2nd. Okay, this is all just basic stuff about the child tax credit that we've gone over before. All right, folks, that is the update I have for you right now regarding the advance payments of the 2021 child tax credit. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the description below, and I may address them in a future video. Sounds like my little child tax credit, well, if I was eligible for it, my little one's awake right now, my newborn Carson, so I got to go attend to him. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video, folks. Bye-bye.